Rorschach test. Okay? Image this guitar. The lesson. What does it evoke? The anecdote, the memory. What does this evoke for you?
I'm not sure what you're asking me.
Randy's favorite guitar.
It's a copy of Randy's favorite guitar.
Copy of
But
Randy's.
this was definitely
Right.
Randy's favorite of all the guitars, the Gibson Les Paul.
And there was a guy that put a book together called Rhodes Scholar.
Okay.
And it's all the lessons that he got from Randy. But of course, they're copies. This is an original, and he gave it to the school so we can display it on the tour.
So it's in Musonia, the actual lesson.
Yeah, written out in his hand. But the fella has a whole book of that stuff, and he copied it and made it a book called Rhodes Scholar.
Okay. Good name. Okay.
That's the room that Randy taught in.
Right?
The
Yeah,
original
that's
chairs.
yeah.
So that's why it looks so well worn.
It looks like a movie set piece. There's something cinematic about this.
Yeah.
Well, that's the two chairs. Well, one was the one Randy sat in, which would actually be here, and that was for the student.
So, and that's the room that he taught in.
And that's the room he taught in.
And this Jackson guitar.
That is the very first guitar of that model that was a production line guitar, and that's why you have the serial number.
So that leads us to this shot.
And that was a gift to my mom. Jackson gave that, the very first one that rolled off the line. Before that, they were prototypes.
So,
Right.
Now, where is this guitar physically?
Well, we don't really divulge where
Okay.
the guitars are.
I understand.
We don't give out that
I thought
information.
maybe you'd say the Smithsonian or
No.
NASA.
Just to answer your question,
Yeah.
we have all of his guitars, and we don't divulge where we keep them.
Okay.
But nobody else.
Locked in a
You're
vault.
going to hear somebody say, "I got a guitar that was made for Randy Rhoads that he never picked up." It's not true. We have them all. We even have the ones you don't know about.
So because you're the keeper of the legacy, and you have to divulge the truth, because there's so much misinformation because of his status as a.
I think there's misinformation about any real famous person.
Yeah.
Because what happens is somebody writes an article and they get something wrong. Like, to give you an example, in a lot of magazines it says that the school is in Burbank. The school's not in Burbank, it's in Valley Village. But after a while, the myth gets
Yes.
And then it's like
Yeah.
believed.
and then people believe it because they read it or hear it.
Well, this is just such an image that's so powerful that curiosity would, especially for a fan, boy, I sure wonder where that is. If
Of
it's
course.
real. If it's real. And then
Well,
this,
wait a minute though.
Okay.
If they read Lisa's book
Yes.
and they know that she interviewed me,
Yes.
it wouldn't be too hard to suppose that it probably is real,
Okay.
Now that's
Guitar, Randy.
the first guitar that's electric that Randy ever played, because at that time he didn't own one, and the guitar is the result of a bribe.
Okay.
My mom had different bands of students, and she wanted Randy to play guitar in it, and he didn't want to because he didn't like the music. So she said, "I'll make you a deal. You play in my band for 1 hour a week, and you can go in the back of the school, and you can play this guitar as loud as you want for an hour." And he said, "That's a deal." So that's the story behind that. And I'm guessing, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing it's probably 1959, 1960, at the latest 61.
What would you guess his age when he picked up this guitar?
I'm gonna guess, well, I think by the time he was 14 he had the ovation. So I'm gonna guess that he was probably 13, thereabouts.
12, 13.
Yeah, give or take. I would say, yeah.